If you aren't already playing on our experimental branch, I've got one question for you. What's your fucking problem? You need to be on our experimental branch. That's where all the exciting new features can be found. Now for a quick recap on how to sign up for our experimental branch on Steam, here's your glamorous host, Doug Mountbatten Windsor Gerber Mountbatten Windsor Gerber. In a second I'll go through how to actually sign up for that experimental branch. In fact, I'll go through that right now. The way that you do that is you go on Steam. You go to your Steam library where you see Blood Trail installed. This is your hand on the mouse. Okay, I don't know if you can see this in the frame. But so, you right click on Blood Trail, and then you're going to see Properties. Okay? You left click. Okay? Left click on Properties. Alright? And then you're going to see the Properties tab come up. And you're going to see some options. You're going to see General, Updates, Local Files. And you're going to see Betas. You're going to see this thing that says Betas. So click on that. And then it's going to bring up the Betas tab. Okay, if you're with me. And then you're going to see these options here. Now, on my screen, I'm on internal testing because I'm a dev. Okay, that's the dev life. Alright, you don't know about that. That's special for big boys, alright? Stay in your lane. What we're talking about right now is you're going to sign up for the experimental branch, and you're going to notice it says expect glitches here. I can't say this enough. It's okay, get yourself situated. Alright. Okay. That's the best we can do. Alright. Hey folks, how's it going? It's Doug, developer on Blood Trail VR, and so yeah, anyway, it's long been a running joke on this channel that I have this kind of like bad DIY haircut that originally was due to the quarantine and the salons were closed, and now I don't know why it is anymore, and you know, I try to keep fresh and clean for you guys, and I was trying to touch up the haircut last night, and I gotta tell you, it did not go well. I don't know if this is coming through from the 720p here, but bottom line, as we know, I'm not the best stylist in the fucking world to begin with, as was well established. But bottom line, the buzzer thing like malfunctioned pretty early on in the haircut and basically lost its ability to cut hair. It was like, and like it was like, and like I think I did like a little, like I took like a little divot out of my hair, you know what I mean? And like, so it's all fucked up. So I'm gonna have a professional barber fix it, but I gotta let it like grow out now for like a week or something. So the video must go on, the show must go on. Okay, that's my hair story. Alright, enough about hair and beauty tips. Oh, good news is though, you may have noticed that the audio, though the hair has gotten worse, the audio has gotten significantly better, and that's because I got a new mic, which is this blue snowball microphone. And so I'm hoping that the audio is better. Please let me know in the comments if the audio has improved or not. You can make fun of my hair too if you want. I know, I'm there. I'm with it already. So if you feel like kicking me in my hair while I'm down, do it. It's fine. So I'm gonna go like this. So anyway. Alright, so anyway. Okay, so yeah, let's start that tape from the top. So anyway, you may have noticed I've changed my shirt, and that's because this is the shirt that already has a bunch of holes in it, so he's allowed to destroy this with his claws with impunity. You've probably been wondering, you know, what we've been up to, because we haven't done a video in a while. I've been waiting on the new mic, and we've been really busy, so I haven't been able to do a video. But I do promise I'll be able to do more videos soon. And so, anywho, we've just been kind of working on little bugs and everything that you guys have reported, and thank you guys so much for dealing with the bugs and reporting them to us on the Discord and everything. I just can't thank you guys enough for doing that, because without that we would never be able to actually find all these bugs and actually, you know, figure out what matters to you guys also. So please, if you're not on our Discord already, please join our Discord. The links are down below. I can't really point to it because I'm holding this big iguana here. But anyway, so bottom line is we've been fixing all those bugs and everything.
We got a problem.
A big problem.
Let me get my gloves on.
You can smell them.
Look at this.
Oh my God.
And look at this. Hold your light in there and we'll see how deep these roaches go in this can.
That is
So that's 3 inches of roaches.
all right, are you ready for this?
Is it running?
Oh my God.
We just put the last, that is the first 3 levels of Raid back in to the experimental branch. So you guys can play that now, and those have all new layouts and everything. So basically, once we get the other 6 levels of Raid back in there, and get a couple more little things nailed down, I think, you know, we're going to probably go out to the main branch with this physical melee update, our giant update here. And then after that, what's really exciting for us is that we're going to be able to actually start working on story mode, which I'm going to be able to tell you guys about. So I want to talk a little about that. And like you guys have asked a lot of questions and everything about what's coming after this update hits our main branch. Alright, say goodbye. I'll take you back to your house. Anyway, so story mode. Wow. First thing I want to tell you about story mode, and also this pertains to Raid, is there's some AI stuff that we've just added in. So you'll see this in Raid if you're playing on Experimental Branch right now. But in the arena modes, basically, the AI is already aware of you when they spawn in. So they spawn in, and then they go for you. They're rushing right at you, as you know. And it used to be like that in Raid, too. But now, Raid and Story Mode have their own kind of separate AI where the enemies are not immediately aware of you. So they spawn in, and they either patrol in an area, or they just kind of stand guard in one spot and kind of, you know, do their weird, like, cult dances and everything. So basically, now you have kind of, I don't want to call it a full stealth game. It does not have all the stealth functionality of, like, you know, the Octavianus missions from Shadow of Rome. I don't know if you have played that awesome game on PS2. That game was badass. But I'm just thinking about that game and how badass that game was. Anyway, I don't want to say that it has that kind of stealth functionality, but it's like a stealth light. So basically, they can hear your footsteps, they can hear your gunshots and everything. So if you walk really slowly, or if you use your room scale movement, like you actually walk physically with your feet, you won't make any noise. And then if you are also not seen, then you have the potential to kind of sneak up on them and, you know, whack them over the top of the head or shoot them or whatever you want to do. So if they see you, they're gonna make kind of like whoa, you know, like, you know how video game characters are, and and so they'll alert their friends, and they're, you know, they're gonna kind of snitch on you and alert their friends to your position. In the new Raid maps, they're much more linear. They're a lot more narrow, like the way Level 8 was. So basically, now you're going to have this very linear kind of thing where you get to go through and deal with these enemies and have some really engaging shootouts, or have kind of a little bit of a challenging stealth situation going on. So it's kind of like, you know, you can play it kind of your way, but just remember to smoke lots of crack, you know. And with story mode, you're going to see that AI developed a little bit more, and I want to get into some of the actual story stuff too, you know, but I think I got to just start another take because I'm using this old DSLR where it's like 5-minute clips. As far as the actual story itself, I don't want to give away a bunch of spoilers or anything. Obviously, you already know that the story is about a hitman who goes by the name Wendigo, and he's working for an organization like a dark web hitman for hire organization, sort of like a DoorDash or an Uber Eats for hitmen, basically. So they get a contract to kill the leader and a bunch of people at this compound where this religious community lives, and so our main man Wendigo, that's you, gets sent to do the job. And so the religious community is called Neptune's Vow. I think we have told you guys that already. And so without giving away too much of the story, you're going to learn a lot about the cult. First of all, we have like already a whole actual like religious document that's like describing their religion, and we used some like AI tools on the internet to help write it and everything. And it does borrow from like some ancient Sumerian stuff that actually has to do with like the planets like Neptune and other planets collide. It just this whole shit. There's a lot of shit and piss. It's crazy cult shit. But there is like a whole document, and we'll probably make that available somehow, or we'll have it like written on little pages that you can find in the game, something like that. And really, you're going to learn a lot about our guy Wendigo. And as you probably know, he's addicted to crack cocaine, which you would be too if it replenished your health. Okay, so you know he's addicted to crack. You know he's a hitman. I think if we tell you too much more, we're going to ruin everything. But just know that he's a really angry guy. He has a very short temper. He will kill people for money, and he will also kill people if they just make him the slightest bit angry, and he thinks he can get away with it. So that's an important thing to know about this guy too. And you know, let's see, is there anything else I can tell you about story mode? Oh, just that we plan on releasing story mode kind of in episodes while we're still in early access, just so we don't have to keep you guys waiting forever for the next update, kind of like we did on this update, you know? So basically, we're going to release it in probably, I want to say like 5 or 6 episodes, which will be like, you know, short playable chapters, like 30 to 60 minute chapters. And so when all the chapters are out, that's when we're going to actually call the game finished and come out of early access, and that will be our 1.0 release and everything. And we'll still probably add more content and everything after that. And we have lots more plans. Yes, we are planning a non-VR version, and yes, we are going to try to get this game on the PlayStation VR as well. And I don't know if you saw, but I think they just announced today that the PlayStation 5 is getting some proper VR controllers that have like full, you know, they go around your hand. They got the same button layout that like classical controllers like the Rift touch controllers and, you know, all those things have. And so I have no idea how long it's going to take us to get all the episodes out, or how long it's going to take us to get that first episode out. But definitely going to be seeing this physical melee update on the main branch very soon. And so as soon as you see that on the main branch, you're going to start seeing some little stuff in these devlog videos here where we're kind of showing off some story mode stuff without giving away too much. And as we're working on story mode, new things that we're doing in story mode are going to trickle out to the regular game too. So that means, you know, AI improvements, new weapons, stuff like that. We already, by the way, confirmed that we are going to be adding a Galil, an Uzi, a sawed-off shotgun, and a frying pan, and a bunch of other shit too. And also, the enemies are going to be getting some little shitty zip guns and stuff like 22s and 25 ACPs, like homebrew guns that you'll be able to pick up off the dead bodies and stuff too. So that's going to be pretty sweet also. And what else is going on? What did I want to tell you guys? I know I'm forgetting something. I'm forgetting something. I don't remember what I forgot, but just make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below there, and also join our Discord where we try and do Q&As every Sunday, and you can communicate directly with us and stuff, and that's really fun. And please share this video. I just have this pressing feeling like I'm forgetting to tell you something. What is that thing that I'm forgetting to tell you? Okay, so I remember what I was going to tell you, which is just that I'm also going to make that other video that I promised I would make really soon, where I play that VR game called Freediver, where you're diving under the water, because I fucking hate the water. I'm terrified of the water. I have constant nightmares almost every night about the water, and fuck the water. And so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna play that shit. And I tried to record that video before, but I was screaming, and like on the old mic it was just like it was just all this screaming on the shitty mic, and it was like there was no way you would have wanted to watch it. And so I'm actually gonna have to do it again now that we have a decent mic. So not really looking forward to it, but I'm gonna do it for you guys. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, I will see you guys soon, and make sure to do all that other shit that I said to do. I'm not gonna say it again, but do it, and go fuck yourselves, and have a good night's sleep. Drink lots of water. Drink lots of coffee. It's fine for you. That's it.